one. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Easy. Nice and clean. Easy. Well, I got 2 cars down. I'll take that. Last race round was like 6 cars down. All right, it is Chris Ginn out to the lead, followed by Larry. Clayton up in that 4 spot already from second. He works his way around. Mark takes over third. Wayne up on JD. Scott in tow in that 7th spot. My estimated finish position. Oh, trouble for Wayne. Dead car. Body tuck maybe. I don't know. Oh, Wayne Gerber out. Something jammed up in it.
7 minutes left.
Oh, this could change everything. We don't have parts for that car. Broke a drive shaft. No. Ball cup. Oh, ball cup. Rookie. Supposed to change those out before the big races. It is Chris Ginn still in the lead in the green, but Clayton up on his rear bumper. Larry's got JD all over his. Scott in that 5th, Mark 6th, Mesut 7th. Oh, little tap there. Run. That is going to put Larry all the way to the back of the field.
Six minutes left.
Wow. That's got, finishing as we are, Clayton, JD, Scott, Chris, Mesut, Wayne in 6th. Mark, David, Ron, and Larry. As Wayne looking distraught up on the driver's stand. Chris trying to get by as JD gets by Chris. So Scott starting to close in on Chris after Chris tapping a couple times here. Clayton out to 1.9 second lead over JD.
Left.
Panter coming up on Ron and Mark. Ron in the orange, Mark in the white. Panter right behind him. Mark getting pressure from Ron now. Looks like Scott putting pressure on Chris. Chris gets out of the way. Oh, they change up almost back through the smiley face there. Little tap from Mark there. Ron going to close in on him. And this is letting David close in on Ron. So Mesut now trying to close in on the green of Chris Ginn. Mesut in the yellow behind him as the fuchsia of Scott Windsor up into that 3rd spot.
4 minutes left.
Oh, Mesut tapping around Chris Ginn, though. So Chris falls to 5th. Mesut up to 4th. So Clayton out 2.2 on JD. JD in that blue, white, and light blue down the straightaway. Ron getting pressure from David through the U onto the straightaway. That is the battle there for 6th, 7th, and 8th. David wants 2 more spots. He goes inside. Ron gets out of the way. David put the pressure on. Going to start working on
3 minutes
Mark
left.
Miller in the white now. As Mesut falls back behind Chris Ginn. Not sure what happened there, but Chris back up into that 4th spot. Mesut Yang back to 5th. Chris trying to hold on to it this time a little bit. Oh, Mesut goes around the inside. So things are going to get bunched up here as Clayton coming up on Ron and David. Oh, Mesut puts a fender in there, trying to run Chris clean. Backs off. Oh, Chris rolls it. Loses a few positions, I think.
2
Not
minutes
Mesut's
left.
fault. Oh, Ron gets into Chris as he taps. Lets him back up. JD now working his way up on this group. But that changes our whole board here. As Mark Miller in 4th, Panter up in the 5th, Mesut down to 6th, Chris 7th, Ron 8th, Larry 9th. Oh, trouble for Panter there. Mark lets him up. Oh! Ron getting into JD, lets Scott Windsor by. So Windsor back up in the 2nd, Scott down to 3rd. They're a lap on 4th. It's Mesut down the straightaway. Panter in that 5th spot. Chris Ginn 6th, Mark 7th, Ron 8th, Larry 9th. Chris Ginn now going to get pressure from the white
1
car
minute
of
left.
Mark Miller. As Scott Windsor in that fuchsia in 2nd. JD trying to get back in front of him. The 2nd place behind you, Mark.
45 seconds left.
And 3rd place behind you, Mark. 2nd place behind you, Chris. And 3rd place behind you in the blue. You're fighting with
30
the white.
seconds left.
There we go. That's a good, clean group. JD trying to close back in on Windsor. He had gotten some distance, but with 20 seconds to go, I don't know if it's going to be
15
enough.
seconds left.
They got to finish strong. Tiebreaker is total laps because they both have 6 right now, and JD's got a better run from the previous round.
Clayton Young done. Mesut Yang done. David Panter done. Scott Windsor done.
And that's a
JD
race.
Ramsey
Everybody's
done.
done. Clayton Young takes heat, our main 2 in VTA, followed by Scott Windsor,
Done.
JD, Mesut in 4th, David 5th, Chris 6th, Mark 7th, Larry 8th, Ron 9th, and Wayne Gerber 10th.
Mark Miller done. Larry Gross done. Ron Mick done.